Two oil tankers hit in the Black Sea by naval drones of the Ukrainian secret service. It's called as SBU, and the name of one of these tankers was Virat. Immediately questions started getting raised in India whether this was an Indian ship, whether it was an Indian ship that was attacked by Ukraine. So I'm trying to explain what really happened. This is on the Black Sea. This incident is going on one side. On the other side, Hungary is trying to host talks between Ukraine and Russia. Viktor Orban, the president, was in Moscow meeting with Vladimir Putin, and looks like there is some sort of an agreement that Russia and Ukraine will sit down for talks in Budapest. So that is one thread that's running. I don't know if Zelensky actually made it back to United States, where he was supposed to meet with Trump and finalize the deal. In the deal, the one sticking point was everything that the Russians agreed to, the Ukrainians also agreed, except one more thing they want to add, which was that they wanted to be part of NATO, whatever is left of Ukraine. I don't know if Russia is going to agree to that or not. So talks are going on one side, more talks are scheduled on one side, and then this happens. I have a small infographic that explains step by step what happened and if one of these tankers was Indian owned. Here we go. As always, a request, please to like this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel. Here we go. So what was the weapon used? Ukraine used two 𝗍𝗍𝗍 naval drones to strike the two vessels. The location was off Turkish coast, about 30 nautical miles in Black Sea waters. So that was the incident that happened. So let's take a look at the vessels struck. The vessels struck are both part of Gambia. That's a country, and they were flying the Gambian flag, and these are supposed to be part of Russia's shadow fleet. It's also called as dark fleet in some circles, and these are not Indian ships. These are not Indian owned ships. However, I must tell you that both these ships have docked on Indian ports and have actually discharged oil. The last one, I think, was the Kairos, which went and docked at Paradip in Odisha. So these are ships that Russian shadow fleet employs. The reason they chose to register their ships in Gambia is because the restrictions are very, very scarce. In fact, if you remember, there are other places also that ships typically tend to register their ships in. Panama is one, Liberia is another one, and looks like the recent one is Gambia. And both of these, like I said, are Russian-owned fleets. Then what about the casualties? There were 25 people in Kairos and 20 in Virat, and nobody is dead or injured. All 45 crew members are safe. So that is the other update on this. There isn't anybody who has died. So that's good. Those of you who may have near and there, many people are in merchant navy these days, so I can understand their concern. No one is injured or killed. I think this is like a shot across the bow by Ukraine to tell Russia that, well, we may be losing the war, but we can inflict a fair amount of damage also. So these are all things that will take place just before serious talks are there. So I'm hoping that serious talks will take place soon, and that the fact that Ukraine and Russia are sitting down in Hamburg to hammer out the details, that tells us one thing. Also, somebody who is the chief of staff of Zelensky has now been caught with his hand in the cookie jar. That tells you that there is a lot of corruption also in Ukraine. As to whose person this one is anyone's guess. Is it the deep state that leaked it, or is it Trump administration which is trying to seek a solution to all this? Is it the Trump administration that did this? So that is something, again, that we will not know. We'll have to see the outcome to understand, okay, the outcome could be, well, the intent definitely is to weaken Zelensky, and if there is going to be any kind of a ceasefire, chances are that Zelensky will be out. There's also another opinion that thinks that Ukraine might not, that is, the Parliament of Ukraine may not agree to any kind of deal with Russia, even if Zelensky says, okay, I'm okay, I'll sign it. So there's also that problem. It has to be ratified by the parliament, and I think it has to be ratified by the Russian parliament also. So these are all smaller things that could essentially upset the apple cart. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out. But point I'm trying to make is, this is not an Indian ship that got hit. And also, I think they hit it at a place where perhaps there wasn't even much leakage also. It's to make a point that we can cause you a lot of pain, and these will be happening all the time. That's not something that is unusual. So that's where we stand now. I don't see any questions from you all. I just wanted to give you this update, and thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.